We have time to review. All right. Can you see the information in front of us okay?
Mm,
It's a little bit small, isn't it?
yes,
Let me see if I can make it a little bit bigger.
next time is
All right. So before we look at anything, let me just jump over and talk a little bit about what we are doing today. So today is Wednesday, December 16th. We only have one day of class left. Tomorrow will be our last day of class before we go on winter break or Christmas break for 2 weeks.
good.
Yes, classes will start back up on January 4th. So look forward to
Mm-hmm.
seeing everyone on January 4th. Today we're actually doing a unit test review.
Mm-hmm.
And if you come into Google Classroom, you're going to see that I've posted three separate sections to the test. So Wednesday, 12/12/15. I got the date wrong. Today is 12/16. I'll have to fix that. But anyway, come in here, make sure you take your attendance. The first part of the test is going to be a listening section. So you'll just come in here. Let me show you the test. You guys have done these before. Just read the directions carefully. It says click the link below, listen and answer the questions. So you're going to click on the link. It's going to play some audio, and then you're going to answer these questions. My recommendation is to always read the questions first, look at your options, and then listen to it and take notes in your notebook. And then I think you're going to do really well on this. When you get down here, there's a new listening. Again, do the same thing. Read the options first and then answer the questions after you listen to it. If you need to listen to it more than once, that is okay. The second part of the test is going to be all about using recently and lately with the present perfect verb tense. So we'll review that again today in a minute. But basically what it wants to do is see if you know what you're doing. Now, she put some very clear directions on the test. It says, can you read that for me, Geetha?
Yes, complete the sentence using present perfect. Use don't need to write the whole sentence. Just write the missing word. Don't use capital letter for single word. Our phrase. Bravo.
Okay.
Bad what?
So we've learned this before on other forms. All they want you to do
Mm-hmm.
is use the present perfect with this verb. Okay? So you got to decide whether or not to use has or have, and then create verb form 3 here.
Yeah.
Um,
Past participant.
yep. So they just want to see if you can use the present perfect. Okay? So you got to decide has or have plus the verb form 3, which is for a normal verb, it's adding ed. For irregular verbs, those are a little bit trickier. Here's an irregular. Be careful with the negative. On this one, you got to get the negative in there as well. Okay.
Correct.
So that's what that's looking for. Let's see if there's anything. Okay, that's it pretty much. All right. And then the final section
Mm-hmm.
will be the present perfect using used to.
Mm-hmm.
And again, it says complete the sentences using used to or used to.
Mm-hmm.
And you gotta decide if you need a D or don't need a D. So just come in here and pick the correct one. There's only one correct choice on those, so that's going to make life a little easier on you. Um, Same thing on this. One choice. Just decide which combination is the correct for both parts of the sentence. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. And then just submit it, and that'll be your test for Unit 4. All right, let's jump over and take a look at the presentation tool. I want to do just a little bit of listening practice. So if you want to get out your notebook, and as you listen, just fill in the correct answers with the words from up here, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Page 45, Exercise 3A.
Stanley is at the doctor's office. His health has always been good, but he has been really tired lately. The doctor looks at Stanley's chart. He sees a couple of problems.
Yes, I can.
One
I can do
problem
it
is
without
Stanley's
my note.
weight. He has gained 20 pounds. Another problem is his blood pressure. The doctor tells him he needs regular exercise, for example, walking or riding a bike. He also tells Stanley to change his diet, to eat more fish and vegetables. If Stanley doesn't do these things, he will need to take pills and other medication. Stanley wants to be healthy, so he is going to try to follow the doctor's advice.
All right. So do you want to read this to me and just put what you think goes in the blanks, Geetha?
Yes, can do. Stanley is a doctor. Stanley is at the doctor office. His health has always been good, but he has been really tired lately. The doctor looks at Stanley's chart. He sees couple of problem. One of the
A
problem
couple of problems. Let's get that S on there. Yep.
problems. One problem is Stanley's
Stanley's. Get that S on there.
yes, Stanley's weight.
Good.
He has gained 20 pounds, and well, another problem is his blood pressure.
Good.
The doctor tells him he needs regular, just a minute, for example, walking, exercise,
Good.
for example, walking or riding bike. He also tells Stanley to
Or
change
riding a bike.
riding a bike. Oh, yes, thank
Good.
you. Yeah, he also tells Stanley to change, just a minute.
It's hard to see. His.
No, yes, to change. Yeah, just a minute. Advice. Your diet.
Good. His diet.
Yes, Stanley. Stanley.
If Stanley.
It's Stanley does
If.
not.
That's hard to
I
see.
don't see it. My phone. My. Yes. If Stanley does not do this thing, he will need to take pills and other medication. Stanley wants to be. He can go to try follow. He want to be, of course, healthy.
Good. He wants to be healthy.
So he's going to try to follow the doctor advice.
The doctor's advice.
The doctor's advice.
Good job. So really focus on your S's on the end of words.
Yes,
and getting those articles in there, okay?
Mm-hmm.
The a, and the. Good job. You got it correct. All right. Let's go to the next page. And let's do a little review of present perfect.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm going to go to one page because I think it's going to, well, let's see. I guess I can. I want you to be able to see that well enough. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see that, Geetha?
Yes.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Let me just move it down a little bit. All right. So let's talk about use recently and lately with the present perfect to suggest something that was done in the past. Do not, but not too long ago. So it's something that happened in the past, but it was in the recent past, just a short time ago. Okay?
Yes.
And we can ask questions and then we can answer, of course. And what they want you to focus on is the word order. So with a question, remember we're using the present perfect. So can you read this sentence right here?
Sure. Have you gained weight recently?
Okay. So
I
at
have.
some point in the near past, did you gain weight is what they're asking. Yeah, and what would the answer be?
Yes, I have gained weight recently.
Good. I want you to notice, let me get my line out. Notice that have in the question goes at the beginning, and
Yes.
then you have the subject, and then you have the verb form 3 or the past participle that goes right here. And then you put recently on the end. Over here, you put the verbs together. I have gained recently. And I know you know this, but I want to make sure to review it so that people remember that the word order is different from a question to a statement. I also want to emphasize that you've got to use have and you've got to use verb form 3. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, I saw this particular verb was on the test. Can you read the second one?
Has Sheila gone to the gym lately?
Good. So, man, be careful. Verb form 3, this is irregular. It goes go, went, gone. Okay? And then notice Sheila's a woman, so I have to use has. Okay? He, she, it has. You, we, they have. All right. Can you answer the question?
Sheila hasn't gone to the gym lately.
Good. And let's read the next one.
Have they seen the doctor recently? No, they haven't seen him recently.
Good. You're also going to get asked to use the negative on the test. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So make sure that you put it right. You can either make a contraction, haven't, or have not, and then use verb form 3 right after it. Same thing up here, hasn't, and then verb form 3. Watch that negative.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
Yes, I read a lot about recently and lately, and sometimes they look the same, but when it's slightly look different, I can use lightly is different and different. They're specific. We can use lightly. I just like I use it in my musical tone. I use lightly is perfect for that. Without understand, just I do lightly. But why specific lightly? Sometimes we use it.
Yeah, so the biggest thing to remember is
Mm,
you use recently with a one-time unique big event. So for example, the birth of a baby, okay? You would want to use recently. She had a baby recently.
mhm.
The reason you have to use recently is because if you say she had a baby lately, it doesn't
It's
sound,
not.
yeah, it
It
doesn't
doesn't sound.
sound right.
I
And it
see that. Yeah.
and yeah, so just remember if it's something that is unique and it happens one time in the near past, then use recently. If it's something that kind of happens all the time, over and over again. Common event in the near past, use lately. Okay?
Oh, thank you for that.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right. Now let's review the form of the irregular verbs that you'll need to know. Not just irregular, some of these are regular verbs, but let's go over these, okay?
Yes.
So let's repeat them together. Check,
Check, check.
checked. Good. Go ahead. Yep,
Star, started.
good.
Eaten. Lose, lost. Exercise, exercised. Vest, visited, visited. Give, given. See, seen. Gain, gained. Way,
Gain, gained.
gained. Way, wait. Go, gone. Sleep, slept.
Good. All right. Let's go to the next page here.
Uh-huh.
And hold on, I want to practice using,
I do all that.
let's practice using this right here. All right, I'm going to blow this up. And let's see if we can correctly fill this in. All right. Go ahead. Start reading, and then we'll see if we can't fill this in together, okay?
Right. And did I choose? Okay. Lola has been unhappy recently. She has gone.
They want the
Gone to-
negative.
Oh, I don't see the. She hasn't gone to the gym lately,
Good.
and she hasn't watched her weight.
Good.
She hasn't eaten healthy food either.
Good. She hasn't eaten good, healthy food either.
And she has eating a lot of French fries. And
Now, stop there a second. Do you notice on she's there's an apostrophe S?
yes, it has.
Good job. Yeah, so say that again. She's
She's eating a lot of French fries and has drunk a lot of soft drinks.
yeah, you can say drink, drank, drunk. You're right. She
Yeah.
and
Drunks.
has drunk lots of soft drinks. Good.
She has gained a lot of weight
Good.
and her blood pressure has gone up.
Good, Ligita.
William has started to get shape lately.
Good.
He has lost
Good.
recently.
Weight recently.
Yes, and his blood pressure has gone down. It's gone down too. He has eaten a lot of vegetable and he has stopped eating red meat.
Good.
He has given up hamburger, fries, and soft drinks.
All right. Hold on. Let me move it down. I'm going to have to delete that to move it.
Where we reach now?
Yep. He has given up hamburgers, French fries, and soft drinks.
But he is not given up. He's not given up ice cream.
Good. Yeah, you could say he's not, or you could say he has not.
He has not. He hasn't. Like he has not.
Good. Excellent. Good job. All right, let's move to the next page. I know that's hard to see. All right,
Yeah.
I'm going to blow it up for you here a little bit more. Hold on. All right, I want you to make a sentence using these words and the pictures, and use
You want
and use recently or lately in the sentence.
you want me to make ask a question or just a
Yeah,
sentence?
yeah, kind of like the
Has
example. You can read the. Let's read the example. I'll be A, you be B. Has Elisa lost weight recently? You read B. You still there, Geetha? Hi, Geetha, you still there?
yes.
Okay,
Yes, I'm here.
okay.
Can I make the sentence? Alisa, wait.
Yeah, so
Has
make a question and then answer the question. Uh-huh.
okay. Has Alisa lost weight recently? Yes, she has.
Good.
Has has
Roberto.
Roberto given up dessert? No, he hasn't.
No, he hasn't.
Has Joy started taking vitamin? Yes, she has.
Good.
Has Ahmed gained weight recently? Uh, yes, he has.
Good.
Have Martin and Julia exercised a lot recently? Yes, they have.
Good.
Has Lee slept much lately?
Mhm.
It's yes, no, he hasn't.
Good. I was gonna say, look at that face. Ooh, he needs a
Yeah,
rest.
yes. Ha- have Roberto and Susan ridden their bicycle? Uh, yes, they have.
Would you use
Because
have or has?
have
Good, good, good.
yes,
Okay,
because two persons they have
good,
yes they have
good.
because they just going to use a bicycle. Has James uh, has James taken walk
A walk.
a walk recently?
Good
Yes,
job.
has.
Good job. Okay. All right. Good practice. All right, let's jump over to the next grammar point for the last part of the test today is going to be about, let me blow this up.
Mhm.
It's all about used to.
Ah,
Okay. Now, the two biggest things to remember with used to
uh-huh.
is just remember if you have did anywhere in the sentence, you do not put a D on it. Okay.
This is a
So
good one.
if you're using did to ask a question,
Mhm.
or if you're using did to make it negative, you do not put a D on it.
Okay.
So the everything else would have a D. Like if it's just a positive statement with no did, then put a D on it. Can you read the
Mm.
examples?
I used to eat a lot of fatty
Foods.
foods. Yes,
Good.
I was forgetting. Did you used to eat a lot of fatty foods? Yes,
Good.
I did.
Good.
She didn't used to go to bed late. Did she used to go to the bed late? No,
To
she
bed
didn't.
late.
Bed late? Yeah. No, she didn't. They used to exercise every day. Did they used to exercise every day? Yes, they did.
Nice. Okay, so on these I wanted to note a few things. Again, with used to,
Mm-hmm.
it's talking about a past situation or a past habit that's not true now. Okay, so when I say I used to eat a lot of fatty foods, it means I don't anymore. That was in the past, but I don't do that now. Okay?
Yes.
When you use didn't used to talk about a situation or habit that is true now but wasn't true in the past. So in the second example, she didn't used to go to bed late. That means whoever this girl is, she goes to bed late all the time now, but in the past she never did. So it just kind of changes what's going on right now, okay, and what's going on in the past.
Mhm.
The other thing is used to eat a lot of food. This is a positive statement, and I put the D on it. She didn't used to go to bed lately. The negative goes here. You need the did to make it negative. And notice there is no D here. Also, please notice that you're always using the base form of the verb after to. Used to eat. This is actually an infinitive, and you have to use the base form of the verb after to. Okay?
Yes.
All right. And then finally, notice the word order when you have a question. Again, you need did to form the question. So it's a helping verb, then the subject, and then used to with no D on it.
Mhm.
Go to bed late. Good. I think you understand that. Let's practice a little bit.
Okay.
Let's just read these together and see if we can put the correct form in these sentences.
Mhm.
Read A, 1A.
Did A. Did he used to stay up all the night? Yes. He used to.
With a D or no D?
D.
Good, good.
How often do you eat meat? I used to eat meat every night, but now I usually have fish.
And D or no D?
D. I see. I used.
Good, good, good.
I hear. Did she use? Did she use to drive to work?
D or no D?
No, D.
Good, Geetha.
No, she didn't. She, she used. She used. She used. She used to her bike.
She used to.
Her bike.
Yeah, what do you do on a bike? We need a verb. She used to.
Uh, ridden to ride to ride.
Good. She used to ride. Yep, use the base
Ride.
form.
Yes, for not yes, yeah, her bike. But now she drives. What do what do they usually do after work? They used to go straight home, but now they take dance classes twice a week. Do you exercise every day? I used to exercise every day, but now I exercise only on weekends.
Good.
I used to did you
Okay.
sorry, did
Good.
you used to eat red meat?
D or no D?
No, D.
Good.
Yes, yes, I did. But
Nice.
now I am vegetarian.
Good job. Let me scoot it down just a little bit.
Okay.
All right. Can you do 7 and 8?
Okay. Do you take the stairs? No, I do. No, I didn't.
I don't.
I don't. Yes, no, I don't. That I should use.
Uh huh.
I don't use
Well, no, he says, no, I don't. And then he makes a positive
Listen,
statement.
yeah, yeah, positive.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry. I used to.
good. D or no D?
I used to,
Good.
but there's verb. I used to, but now elevator.
Good.
I used to, yeah, but now I take elevator. Does he usually eat dessert? Not now, but he used to. He used to with D.
Good. All right. Good job. The last thing I'd like to show you guys is the arcade tool. It's kind of a fun way to review your grammar right before taking the test. So you're just going to come in here to arcade. You can see the link up top here. You're going to come into the arcade, cambridge.org. You can see the address here. I'll put a link to it. Click on the green 3 book and then Unit 4. And you'll want to focus on doing B and C as a review of the information. Okay? All right, once you've done that, once you've reviewed the information, I would suggest heading over and taking that test while all the information is fresh in your mind. All right, the last thing I want to make note of is some things that are happening here. First of all, let me write this down. Nice big space here. A few announcements. And let's make it nice and big so everybody can see it. All right. So first of all, remember Thursday. Well, first of all, take your test today, okay? Thursday is our last class before we go on Christmas break. So please, today is your last chance to get in any missing work. I have to enter all the grades and submit my grades by Thursday afternoon. So please make sure you get your work done no later than tomorrow by 4. If you can get your work done today by midnight, that would be even better. I will be sharing final grades probably Thursday afternoon. I'll be sending out final grades for everyone. Finally, remember Christmas break starts, last day is Thursday, and it goes all the way through January 1st, okay? Classes for quarter 3 will start back on January 4th. January 4th. So be ready for classes on January 4th. Okay? All right. More to come. Do well on your test today.